everybody, this is the Cord Diesel here. Welcome to the finale, which I don't know if it's going to be a one-part finale or a two-part finale. But regardless, welcome to the finale of Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage for the PlayStation. Last time that we left off, we just basically finished everything in the game. We finished up all the levels, all the boss, all the speedways, pretty much everything that we can in this game. And yeah, as you can see by the from the guidebook, is that once you completed the game and such, you are given something known as skill points and such. And I'll explain like how I feel about the skill points once I get to the end of the game. And yeah, if I click on X, and we get a little epilogue scene, but we'll get to the epilogue scene later. But basically, yeah, once you defeated the game and such, the game will let you know that hey, there's some skill points in the game and such too, and will show you what kind of skill points that you do in this game. However, they won't tell you where the skill points is or what skill points you need to do in this game until after you do the skill points. So after you do the skill points, they'll tell you, hey, this is a skill point that you did in the game, which I will let you know how I feel about that once I get to my final thoughts on this game. But basically, yeah, we are in the final level, or at least the well, technically, yeah, this is technically a bonus level, is what it is. We are in the final bonus level of the game, which is known as Dragon Shores. And from what I understand, these are just a bunch of mini games. That's all it is. You do a bunch of mini games, get some nice prizes, and that's about it. So basically, what I decided to do is that like there are 4 mini games in total. So what I'm gonna do is that like I'm gonna play each and every one of the mini games. If I get something, I get something. If I don't get something, then not well and such. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna see how long this recording session will go. Hopefully it won't be an hour, which I don't think it will be an hour, but you never know and such. So if it's at least somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour, then I'll decide like, you know, if I want to keep it into, you know, one big finale or split up into 2 parts. So again, that's why I said like I don't know if this is gonna be like a 1-part finale or a 2-part finale. But anyway, let's talk to
well
to
done,
this
Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park. By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
And yeah, basically the theater is just, so from what I understand, the theater is just basically, you know, you can see all the cutscenes and stuff. So that's why I'm not going to worry too much about, like, if I get, I get, if I don't, I don't. Now, right over here in this door, that was something. Right over here in the store, if you go to the store and such, this store will give you a little interesting prize if you were to get all gems as well as all orbs and all talisman in this game. Basically, we will get 100% in this game, which I'm going to get right now. And that is the permanent super flame. So yeah, once you get the super flame, you have it permanently. And you can also tell from the, you can also tell, you know, from the places like where you get, at least when you get to the save file, I'll let you know, hey, you got the super flame, so now you can use it however you want. So, alrighty, let's do one of the mini games one by one.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen.
There's really something going on outside. I hope you guys are not, I hope it's not picking up on the mic.
Shoot at the target and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't.
I hope I'm not getting attacked. Anyway, so, alrighty. Give it space.
That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
Okay. Just 1 token. You know, let's keep it up. Okay, that's 2.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
Alright. Oh no, we got the chef. Oh, I think I know where it is. Okay, it's probably, goddamn, it's my neighbor's motorcycle is what it is. Yeah, my neighbor is probably fixing up his motorcycle or something. That's probably what it is.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this.
Wow, that's really loud, too. Again, I hope, okay, alright, well, at least I tell you, yeah, when exactly is the last token, so that's something. But anyway, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I hope, yeah, like I said, I hope that doesn't get picked up on the mic, but I'm pretty sure that it will be. I guess we'll go to here first. Let's see what's up here.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
Ready?
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Okay. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. I see, okay. Okay, so this is basically like the trolley and such, where like I can move and then I think I can just jump. Yeah, I think all I gotta do is just jump is what it is. Okay. Whoa. Well, I just missed that balloon. Alright, well I think for little mini games like this, I think I'll probably either just do them off screen or maybe just do them like, you know, one at a time. We'll see. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing over here, little sir? Like, what if you get, well, okay, and this is the world where anyone can get killed and you don't get framed for murder, or you don't get tried for murder, at least. And hey, I saw the little electros. Okay, there was one where I know I have to, here it is. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
Alrighty.
All right, I'll flip this switch and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too.
Sure, let's give it a shot.
Watch out for the other coasters.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, let's see what the other tracks have to offer, then. 50 this time, jeez. Okay. Yeah, this one's real fun. I wonder what happens if I do get run over. Like, do I get another shot, or like, you know, does it not really matter? Like, if I get, you know, if I get hit or not. All right, well, let's. All right, well, I can't check out that side then. Unless there's a way I could jump, and then, like, you know. Well, I got discombobulated.
Ow, that looked...
Okay, well, how do I change tracks then? Okay, I just hold down. Alright, just hold down the directional pad I want to go. Okay, well, duly noted. Alright, well, let's keep, let's just keep going. Okay, this one's real cool. It was real fun. I've always been a fan of little, like, roller coasters and video games. Like when I was a kid, like, you know, I was a big fan of the Roller Coaster Tycoon games. Although I wasn't one of those kids that, like, you know, made the roller coasters or like made the train tracks and stuff. I was one of those kids that, like, you know, I don't know if anyone else did this or if this was just me, but I was one of those kids that just basically watched, you know, the trains and roller coasters go from the game. I didn't really even bother trying to build it or anything. So, okay.
Ow, that looked...
Alrighty, let's keep going. Alright, if I need to cut this out, then, you know, I'll cut it out. Oop. Okay, I gotta remember, I gotta jump up. Didn't know how to jump up for that one. we got a loop-de-loop. It's time for a little Sonic. It's not a roller coaster. You can't do a loop-de-loop. Oh, shit, I almost ran over that beat. Alright. And there we go. Nice. Alright.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token.
Okay, you just same voice actor for the robotic farm guys. Okay.
There's one more run, and you're on a roll. There's a cannon installed on your car for this run, and you'll have to shoot balloons too. Are you gonna give it a try?
Alright, well, yeah. As well. Alrighty, here we go. Then can I shoot? Alright, well, the nice thing about this is, like, you know, they don't, alright, we're gonna see if I can get that one more time or something. They don't really seem to, punish you if, like, you know, you don't get the, balloon on your, first go and such, which is actually nice. Alright, let's see if I can go around another way then. Lap 2. There we go. Alright, let's go around the other way then. Alright, well, the only thing I just gotta worry about now are, yeah, these little roller coasters over there. I don't have to worry about the babies anymore. Which is interesting. This part of the Let's Play, the final part of the Spyro Let's Play, and you're getting introduced to my neighbor's stupid motorcycle. There we go. Alright, just 3 more to go. This part I think I might cut out a little bit, like, you know, if I don't get the balloons on the first go, then maybe I might just cut out to when I actually pop the balloons or something. I don't know. We'll see what we do. I might, you know what, maybe for this one, maybe I might not do any cutting at all. Maybe I might just keep it into one, you know, long part since this is the finale anyway. And I got hit. Or maybe when I do stuff like that, maybe I will just start cutting to, like, you know, where I died at and everything. Maybe I might just do that instead. I don't know. We'll see. Was that a tunnel? Oh wait, no, I think that's just stairs for, like, yeah, when you get on the roller coaster. Never mind. I was gonna be like, oh, is that like a shortcut or something I just didn't know about? No, I don't think. No, I don't think that's it. I guess actually you can't shoot down the roller coaster too with the cannon, but I guess it would make it a little bit more. I guess it would make it a little too easy. That was that simple. Alrighty, nice. Alright, yeah, I think with that one, I think I will just probably cut to when I get the last balloon and such, because it did take a little while. So that one I think I will cut. Alright. Alright, well let's try something a little more simple. Let's see what this Tunnel of Love is all about. Oh, we got some cute... Oh, there's one with the little turtle, okay, and one with a Yeti. And a little, yo-yo guys, okay. Alright, well this one's gonna be
free.
Let's see what this
you
is
pay
about.
no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you one token. One is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
Okay, sure.
Hop aboard, my friend.
Well, we're gonna have a couple of interesting little romances. Although one of them's gonna have to explain what the hell they're doing with the baby turtle. And well, rock smash is definitely gonna be smashing some rocks tonight. Yes, I'm just gonna have to explain what the hell they're doing with the baby turtle. And hey, I got a fawn. I'll take that.
As promised, here's your one token. When you have 10, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
I'll make sure to do that. Yeah. Okay, well that was definitely something. And okay, this must be the theater then. Alright, well what's this last one about?
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery?
Sure.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
I see. Okay, you gotta kill some ducks. And there we go. Alrighty.
Nice shooting. Here's a token. Ready for the next round?
Sure thing.
Oh.
Alright. Okay, yeah, all these are pretty simple and such, which makes sense. Like, you know, like the whole point of Dragon Shore is supposed to be like, hey, here's some, you know, fun little easy mini games.
Ready for the
there's
next
gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but it's not gonna be like, you know, hair pulling hard. It wanted to just make it a little more
I'll
fun.
set the timer.
If only most carnival games weren't this big. And got it, just in the nick of time too. Nice.
Right. Here is my last token.
Alright, well that's all. Well, I can actually, okay, well if I wanted to, I can actually go to the theater now.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
Okay. I think for this one, I think I could just, you know, pick the cutscenes from the guidebook and such. I don't actually have to watch them if I don't want to. Well, but let's at least see what we got. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not actually going to, take a look at them, but... Alrighty, well, technically we're not too done yet. I am going to show the epilogue real quick, but before we do something, I want to try to at least get one more skill point from this game before we sign off, and then we'll sign off and I'll give my final thoughts on this game and everything. So, alright, one skill point I want to try. I don't think I'm not going to get it. There are 2 more skill points left. This one I don't think I'm really not going to get on the first try. If I get it on the first try, cool. If I don't, then, oh well. But just to show you guys how a little bit more easier these boss fights are actually going to get in this game and such. So, alright, so now that we got the Super Flame, here's how easy some of the bosses are in this game now.
Spyro, we want to...
Yes, we know. Okay, well that one I'm not going. You know what? Yeah, let me try again. Hold on. Let me try that one more time. Like I said, one of the skill points for this game is that like you have to defeat the boss on the first try without getting hit at least once. So alright, I'm gonna try that one more time. If I get hit, then oh well. But yeah, as you saw right there and such, I didn't even need to worry about the orbs. All you really need to do is just use the at least Super Flames on the first 2 go, and basically you can finish the first 2 phases of this boss real easily in no time. And I'll definitely show it off with Gulp and such, and like how easy he is too with the Super Flame. But alright, let's try that one more time. Whatever. So, okay, you see how easy it is with the Super Flame. Just keep doing this, and already the first act is gone and such. So, yeah. So yeah, trying to get this on the first go, it's definitely not going to be, you know, that easily, especially when you get to the final phase and such, and you have to worry about, you know, his little bird / vulture and such. So anyway, alrighty. So for this skill point, I'm just gonna skip and such. I'll probably get this one off screen myself. This one I'm just gonna skip. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But one of the skill points I will show off because it's actually pretty funny, and I actually did this. I actually managed to pull this off on my own too. So I'm actually gonna do that one real quick, and then I'll give my final thoughts, and then I'll show off the epilogue scene too. So alrighty, what we need to do here is we need to go to Autumn Plains for this one. Alright, so for one of these skill points, you see Ripto right over there? You gotta shoot him. And yeah, there's a reason why they said, you know, wait till you get the Super Flame for this one, because yeah, it's really easy when you do this like this on the first go. But yeah, here's how easy Gulp is over here. All you gotta do is just basically stand on one spot, shoot him, and basically he's already gone. See how I'm really damaging his health that fast? And yeah, there he goes. That was that was way more easier than the first try. Well, even in the first try, it's not that bad with the normal flame, but yeah, you can see how easy he is on the first go. So yeah, there's a good reason why some of the people say wait till you get the super flames, because it makes some of the skill points a lot more easier. And case in point, yeah. But alrighty, so final thoughts on Spyro 2. What did I think of the sequel, the first sequel to the everlasting, well, kind of everlasting Spyro series? Alrighty, so in terms of a sequel, this was pretty fun. So, alrighty, I'm not gonna have too much to say on this game because I've already said enough on what I wanted to say during the first end credits with the Ripto fight. But in terms of like a game overall, a sequel and such, the team really did a lot to improve from the first game to this game in terms of like controls, level designs, as well as gain us some more characters and such. Along with new levels, new gimmicks on each of the levels. Like they did their best to make sure that this game was like a proper sequel, that it was new, fresh, and such, but it still carried over what made the first Spyro game work and such. It's still a collectathon and such. You could collect you could pretty much collect everything in the game if you want to too. Much like in the first Spyro game, you don't have to do this game 100% if you don't want to. Like if you just want to get the required things that you need in order to progress the game, you could do that too, which is, pretty nice. The levels themselves were pretty fun. Each of them were very creative. None of them really felt like, repeated levels, that were overdone and such. And none of the enemies also felt repeated too. Every level had their own little gimmicks, their own new enemies, their own new challenges and orbs and such. There were some that were a little bit, not so much repetitive, but there are some, mini games from certain levels that carried over to other levels and such, and they didn't overdo it too much, which that was pretty nice. I also like the idea too on how they use enemies this time in this game, and that like the more enemies you defeat, you actually get the super power up and such, which actually that's a really neat mechanic. I hope they actually do that again for Spyro 3 and such. But yeah, in terms of new super power-ups, we got the Super Flame and the Supercharge and such. They're back, and they're still, pretty useful items. Like I said, I think the Supercharge, I feel like the controls in the Supercharge, at least to me, the controls in the Supercharge felt a little bit more, better to control than how they were in the first game. But again, that could be just me and such. But yeah, and like I said, each of the enemies, were pretty unique. And I like the new idea of the checkpoints and how, like, the fairies are like your checkpoints now and such, which, again, it's pretty neat and such. The orb challenges were a nice little addition to the game and such. Gave the game, again, a nice little refreshment and everything, and added the challenge and such. And some of the orbs, and even the ones that were, pretty challenging and annoying and such, none of them really felt, like they dragged on too much, with some exceptions here and there. But most of them really felt, fair and challenging, and some even a little bit short and such. To where like you feel like you could tackle them pretty easily and such. Like I said, the orbs challenges that were my least favorite had to be the ones from Zephyr, definitely. Both the Cowlix and the Romeo and Juliet one. Those two really did drag on a lot and such, and made them real boring and everything. The other ones I will say were a little hard too. I still stand by that the Turtle Soup one was a little bit, not really much bullshit, or at least cryptic and such, but like I said, they don't really tell you what else you need to do to the turtles besides, making sure they don't go into the culture. I still kind of wish they, explained a little bit more what you really needed to do with the turtles, outside of just getting rid of them in the culture and such, because that one did took me a little while to figure out what I needed to do and such. That too, and the camera angle was, not really the best for that minigame, and okay, the camera wasn't that bad in this game. There were some moments where I was able to make it work, but I still feel like the camera was, in this game. Like I said, if you see my Spyro 1 Let's Play, you really know how much I really hated that camera in the first game, and yeah, my opinions on the camera hasn't changed too much in this game. It's improved a little bit, but still not that better, to be honest. I kind of hope it does get improved a lot more in Spyro 3, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up, you know, that high and everything. What else can I say about this game? I think I pretty much said everything I needed to say about it. Because I really don't have that much, like I sort of like, you know, the camera and so many orb channels, I really don't have too many negative things to say about this game. I had a fun ride and such. I had a fun time, you know, recording this game and, you know, going through the different levels, you know, what I thought about each level and stuff. And like I said, none of the levels really felt bad or even, you know, dragged on or like felt boring to me. With again, outside of maybe Separate and such, and, you know, the first two levels of, you know, Winter Tundra and such, but even then, you know, like, you know, they still each had their own little quirks to them that I can see some people still liking them for what they are, and that's a good thing. I think that's pretty much all I want to say about this. The boss fights were a lot more better and a lot more interesting in the first Spyro game. Because in the first Spyro game, all the boss really was just chase, flame, maybe charge them here and there, and that's really about it. Like there were some boss like Metalhead, and I guess you could argue even Dr. Shemp had a little bit of a strategy to them, where like, you know, you gotta wait for them to attack first, and then you can attack them. But the enemies in Spyro 2 in this game definitely had, you know, their own attacks to them. Like, it wasn't just like chasing down Flame and bam, you win. No, like, you know, you do have to plan out, or at least wait a little patiently, like wait for them to attack and dodge, and then you can attack and such. Which I felt work for this game a lot more better than it did for Spyro 1. And some of them were pretty fun too. Like I said, I enjoyed all of them for what they were. I definitely enjoyed Gulps the most. I don't know, there was just something about him that like that I really enjoyed. And again, that was another one that, well, it's not hated and such. Some people, some Spyro fans didn't like it that much and such, which I'm kind of a little surprised. I kind of like that one a little bit more than Gulps. Like, not to say, I mean, Crunch. Not to say Crunch was bad either. Like, Crunch was pretty interesting, and Ripto's was definitely easy too. Once I understand, you know, what each of the color orbs represented, you know, once you got them and what your super power up is and such. Alright, now let me tell you what actually, that was another thing I was going to bring up, the skill points. So, okay, I first found out about the skill points when I was looking up a little trivia about Spyro 2. Apparently this was the first game to actually introduce skill points and such. And the way that this works and everything is that, like, you actually won't know about the skill points until after you defeated the game 100% and such, which, by itself, that's not that bad. But another thing where I'm a little split about these skill points is that once you get the skill points, they don't tell you, like, what levels has the skill point and what skill point for each level is. You're kind of left stuck to do that on your own and such, which, on the one hand, I could kind of see why and such, because, like, for some levels like Hurricane and such, like, you know, when you get all the windmills and such, that one's kind of a no-brainer and such, because, you know, when you get all the windmills and everything, that's like, oh, okay, so that's what I have to do and such. And that actually, you know, I feel like Hurricane is a good way to introduce the skill points, because it makes the players recognize, oh, well, if I get a skill point and such, I wonder what other skill points I have to do for every other level. But at the same time, I can see some people, you know, being a little not necessarily frustrated, but I guess saying just more like, you know, you really do have to go out of your way to get these skill points. So it's like, you know, you have to I have to be a little bit either bored or at least curious to see, like, you know, what else can you tick around in this game to see what counts as a skill point. Another thing too, like, they don't even tell you that you got the skill point. The only way you know that you got a skill point is if you get a 1-up. But, like, you know, like, for some people, like me, when you get a 1-up, they probably just think, oh, I got a 1-ups from somewhere. Okay, they probably might not think, oh no, that's actually, you know, the skill point and such. So again, that I'm a little split on like how I feel about the skill points in this one. This one was okay, at least with like how they did it and such. The skill points and such was pretty interesting. I was a little worried for some, like the speedways, that it was going to take me a long time, but it didn't take that long as I thought it was going to be, which was nice. And so I do like the skill points are not like, you know, like almost like impossible challenges that like you really have to be like a pro gamer in order to do this. No, the skill points are ones where like anyone could really do. You just, like I said, you have to go out of your way to get it, to make sure that, you know, you get the skill points that you need and such. And yeah, from what I understand, if you get 18 skill points, then basically if you get 18 skill points, such that, or not 18, 8 skill points, you unlock an epilogue. And I think if you get all the skill points, you get like some kind of little pictures on, like, you know, behind the scenes on like what enemies were planned for Spyro 2, but were ultimately scrapped or not used and such. I might show it off when I replay the Spyro games later on, so I do definitely promise. When I do replay the Spyro games, I will actually show off the skill points as well too, which, again, I don't know about the Super Flame, some of it is going to be real easy to do, honestly. But anyway, alrighty, so, okay. Is that all that I have to say about this game? I just want to make sure that was everything I want to say before I you know, turn off the recording and be like, oh shit, there was one other thing I wanted to say about this game, but I think I pretty much gave everything I wanted to say about this game. So overall, in terms of like a sequel to Spyro, I like it. I think it's a good sequel, a good step up from Spyro 1. Again, they did a lot of new fresh things with this game, but still made it, you know, memorable to those that played the first Spyro game, like myself and everything. The enemies were fairly challenging and such. None of them really felt, you know, too hard or like, you know, or at least bullshit hard and such. They were nice and easy to, you know, defeat and everything. The challenges were fairly challenging and simple and such. The levels were real nice. Like I said, I do like the graphics and the color, you know, that the team gave to these levels really do stand out, and that's real good. The characters and the model, well, okay, the models, like, yeah, like I said, you can tell this is early PS1, you know, graphics, because some of the models and the way their mouths moves almost does look like I'm watching like Muppets moving their mouths and everything. But again, at the time, I'm sure it looked pretty cool and everything, and even some of the graphics, and the way they were able to pull it off still look pretty cool to this day. But yeah, you can tell they are getting a little bit outdated here and there. But yeah, what you gotta do and everything. But yeah, the graphics are real good too. I think that's about all I have to say. So overall, I give Spyro 2: Ripto's Rage give about an 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's a good rating for this game. Like I said, the only thing I have a gripe with is just like, you know, the camera and such, and I think that's really about it. I think just more like, you know, just more the camera and like just a little bit of some of the boring levels here and there and everything. But then again, like I said, these are just, you know, minor nitpicks and such. And I did enjoy this game for what it is. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad, you know, I was able to come back to the Spyro games after so long and everything. And I'm really excited to try out, you know, Insomniac's last attempt at Spyro with Spyro 3: Year of the Dragon, which I heard that's another one where a lot of Spyro fans really like that game. So I'm very excited once I get to that game and see, you know, what makes that game fun as well too. Now, I have heard that there are also skill points in Spyro 3. Much like Spyro 2, I don't think I'm not going to show them off on screen. Most of them I probably might just do off screen. If I do show them on screen, it's definitely going to be more like accidental and such. Probably just going to be me dicking around and everything. But yeah, so yeah, once we get to Spyro 3, I'm a little excited for that. Whenever we get down to that road. But until then, alright, so here's the next game that's going to be coming up pretty soon for a new Let's Play series. So today, or at least this year, is 2021. And this year, a certain game's anniversary is coming up pretty soon. Its 20th anniversary, actually. And it's a game that I have actually played before I started this whole gaming channel and such. But I haven't beaten it in a long time. So I figured, you know what, to celebrate this game's 20th anniversary, let's do a special little Let's Play on this game and such. And that game is an N64 game, one of the last N64 games, and made by a company that some of you might know, and was the company's last game to be published on Nintendo. If you guys haven't figured it out, we are going to be doing Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. And I know some of you are a little bit shocked, because that game, it's definitely not a kid-friendly game, I'll tell you that. Anyone that's ever played or at least seen Conker will definitely tell you that that is not a kid's game. But then again, you know, like I curse a lot too, and I say, you know, inappropriate stuff, so I'm not really made for kids anyway. But kids probably still watch my channel, even though they probably shouldn't, but what's you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, so that's gonna be my next game for the LP. We're gonna be celebrating Conker's 20th anniversary by playing Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. I'm very excited to do that, and I am thinking that I might do another game alongside Conker. I haven't decided on that yet, If I do, then it will be published on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If not, then I do have another game I do want to do after Conquer. And before we do RPG Summer with Pokemon Fire Red, if you guys haven't seen my Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, yes, the next RPG Summer game we're going to be doing is Pokemon Fire Red. Either Fire Red or Leaf Green, one of the two, but yeah. Alright, but anyway, this has been Sakura the Diesel saying thank you all so much for joining me on the Spyro 2 Let's Play series. I hope all of you have been enjoying this Let's Play series as I have. Like I said, I had a lot of fun playing Spyro 2. It was good to be playing, you know, Spyro after so long, and I can't wait to try, you know, the last Spyro game for the or at least for an Insomniac. It's not the last Spyro game for the PlayStation. I don't think I don't think if Spyro 3 was the last PlayStation game for Spyro, or if Year of the Dragon was. I'll have to take a look at that myself. But yeah, we do have. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to Spyro 3 when I get to it. But I'll see you guys next time when we get to you know, Conker's Bad Fur Day for, you know, the N64. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I have. If you guys have enjoyed the Spyro 2 Let's Play series, hit that like button. If you guys are excited for Conker's Bad Fur Day as well as other games I have planned for the gaming channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, don't forget, if you guys got any games you want me to try out, list them in the comments or on the YouTube or on my Facebook page. Also, if you guys want to see the first part of Conker's Bad Fur Day series a week early, donate to my Patreon if you would like. But until then, this has been Sakura the Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the series as much as I did. Excuse me. And I'll see you all when we start our new Let's Play series on Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. But before we go, let's take a look at the epilogue and see what's been going on. Gulp found a new life at the Society for Protection of Abused Monsters petting zoo. Yes, kids, right on my back. I'm gonna tell you how I was enslaved by an orange dinosaur. Some of the Earthshapers joined the font dance troupe in Fractured Hills. They're kind of really forcing me to do this. Big boy. But then again, I like it. One of Spyro's fans found a new toy. He's dead, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, he's probably gonna get us a new toy now. Archer's scuba diving career got cut a little short. He basically got eaten, and yeah, he definitely got cut short. Morbid jokes. Moneybag swindled the bone builders one too many, and now oh god, 4. Oh god, let's get out of here. I hate 4. Agent Zero found some new recruits to train. Hey, I'm your daddy, Snap. Actually, technically, I was their daddy the whole time. So yeah. The Ice Builders finally made it to Colossus for the big hockey game. Then they found out that that the goalkeeper really sucks at his job. Jeff finally got to host a hot tub party. Spyro's in there too. Okay. For a second, I thought it was also a baby turtle, but yeah. This doesn't look gay at all. Spyro missed his chance with Laura. Well, after that little hot tub party, I found out I'm not really interested in fonts anymore. Crush decided to pursue higher learning. Spyro was confronted by the black sheep of the herd. We heard your racist against sheeps, huh? The end. So, alrighty, until then, this has been Sakura saying thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all at the next new Let's Play on Conker's Bad Fur Day. So until then, take care, everybody.